friends, this is Amanda. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Oakland County, Michigan. I'm an A7 size girl in an A2 size world. I make 5x7 cards. We're going to make a really pretty 5x7 card today using the Spotlight on Nature stamp set and this Wildly Flowering Designer Series paper. It is stunningly beautiful. Love this set. Let me show you, sorry. This is a beautiful red rubber set. Let me show you the Wildly Flowering Designer Series paper. It doesn't go with this particular one, but it's beautiful. We're just going to put these together. Has some really pretty colors. Misty Moonlight and Moody Mauve, Petal Pink and White, Crumb Cake. I think Basic Beige is even in here. Isn't this gorgeous? I think Wild Wheat maybe as well. Yes. Let me just go through these and look how beautiful they are. These are gorgeous. Let me tell you the colors for sure. Crumb Cake, Early Espresso, I forgot that one. Misty Moonlight, Moody Mauve, Mossy Meadow, and Wild Wheat. No Petal Pink, but we are going to add some into ours today. I'm going to take a piece of 3 by 6 3/4 Designer Series paper, and I'm going to use a piece of Moody Mauve that is 4 3/4 by 6 3/4, just like that. Let me scooch over because I'm out of frame. I have a card base here that is Crumb Cake, and this is how we're going to do it. You know what we might do? Instead of Crumb Cake, I think I'm going to pull the Early Espresso in. Yeah, to give some life into that background. Let's do that. We're going to put in Early Espresso. Then we have a piece of Basic Beige. We're not going to use white on this. We're going to use Basic Beige. And we're going to take the main image, and I am going to use my VersaFine Clair. I am going to use my blends on this, but I've decided I'm going to emboss this image. So we will need something to clean this up. Let me get something of that, and then I'll have to get that piece of Early Espresso, because I was not expecting that. I thought we would use the Crumb Cake. I just don't think it's as perfect. And we'll put this down. We also are going to be using our deckled circles and large circles. I think we could do a little bit better on that. That's why we're using the Misty, and also so we can emboss. All right, let's remove this ink, and then we will lightly, I didn't anti-static powder this up first, so I'm going to lightly add some heat to this to dry the ink. Excellent. Easy peasy. Now, we'll put this to the side, and we're going to take our blends, Moody Mauve Light, Moody Mauve Dark, Mossy Meadow, and I'm also going to take out my Mossy Meadow Stampin' Right marker, and then Petal Pink. So I'm going to start with the dark here of the Moody Mauve, sorry. And I'm just going to, wait, let me just check to make sure that, oh, it's not all the way done. I'm glad I looked. Better. Now we won't have so much. I just want to make sure. Yeah, perfect. No powder. All right, so we're going to take the Mossy Meadow, and we're going to flick some color at the bottom of each of the flowers. I'm a terrible colorist, so I go outside of the lines a lot, but that's okay. Then we're going to do the Moody Mauve light, and we're going to go about 3/4 of the way into the Moody Mauve dark, and we're going to flick out as well. So we're taking some of the Moody Mauve dark and blending it together with our Moody Mauve light. And then we're going to take our dark Petal Pink, and we're going to go again into the Moody Mauve light and flick out. So we're going to go over the areas that we've already been with the Moody Mauve light. You're going to flick out so it moves out. Then we'll do this on all of them, trying to get no harsh lines. This is where I did a little bit of coloring outside of the lines, but that's okay. It'll look fine. Maybe we'll put a little piece of something there. Let me see if I can fix it with my blender brush. Just going to take it and push it back, and hopefully it'll lighten that up a little bit. There we go. All right, I'm going to do it one more time. Moody Mauve dark. Go from the bottom and flick up. I'm going to do it with this one. I like the brush part better. Get a little bit of dark there. I want to make sure that it's definitely darker at the bottom. And then the dark Petal Pink again. Gonna make sure we go in most of the way and lighten it up and darken it up at the same time. We're gonna darken the Petal Pink and we're gonna lighten the Moody Mauve. Here we go, so pretty. I'm gonna bring this up, but don't judge my coloring, okay? Whoops, let's see, there we go. Now I'm going to take my Mossy Meadow, and I'm going to use the pin, the smallest one, to grab some color into this stem. Because of the embossing, it really doesn't need much. Just a little here and there. And then I will take the light Mossy Meadow, the dark Mossy Meadow, and go from the base and go up. No, use the flicking motion again. And then again with the Mossy Meadow light, coloring in that spot. And the rest of it, going back almost half the way to where we put the Mossy Meadow. I hope that makes sense. Just going to clean up this one little area that I got here. And let's see if I can fix this a little bit here. Oh, one more spot, sorry. It's not perfect. All right, I think we're going to add some Wink of Stella on this. On the petals. Just give it a little bit something extra. I'm going to go over it twice to make it really sparkly. There we go, perfect. All three of the little buds. I'm not going to worry about the stems. I'll bring that up. Can you see the shine? Lots of shimmer. Okay. Now we're going to take a large Nope, not that one. Yep, that one. I'm taking the Spotlight on Nature. Actually, this die set, this stamp set, actually has circle dies, and I don't know how I didn't get them. I think I put the wrong number in. So we are going to just use circle dies for this time. I'm going to use a circle that's smaller than my deckled circle so that I can use the decal behind it. And I will use, I'll get my Big Shot platform right here. And I'm going to leave a little bit, I want my sentiment, oh sorry guys, I'm way out of stock. I wanted my sentiment right here, so I'm going to stick it like that. Put my base plate on, whoops, there we go. And run it through. I am cutting off some of the stems, but I think that's okay. Excellent, here we go. There we are. And then I am going to take some Moody Mauve. Nope. Misty Moonlight. I knew I could come up with the name. And run that through on my deckled. Let me tell you the size of this circle. This is a pretty large circle. This is 3 3/4, just under 3 3/4. And I bet this deckled circle is 3 3/4. Oh no, it's 4 inches. Let's see how this looks together. What do we think? Does it need the back? All right. Let's use some adhesive here. We'll add this to our Moody Mauve, this piece of designer series paper. Remember, this is 3 and 3 by 6 3/4. Just make it straight here. I wish I could make this a little bit smaller. I think it's okay. Whoops. Like this. Oh, we need a sentiment on here. And Dear Friend is a nice one. Thanks, I don't use for these size cards. Let me get a piece of designer series paper and the stamp set I want to use for the sentiment, but I am going to take a piece of this basic twine. This is the crumb cake, and I'm going to make a small little bow right here. Whoops! I need a little bit bigger piece than that. Here we go. Around and around we go. There we go. Little itty bitty bow. And I will cut that with my scissors here. We'll use a glue dot and put it right here. I'm going to play with this for just a few seconds to get this nice. I think that really a bow can be as nice as you want it. Even if you're bad at bows, just take some time to play with it. And you'll get better by fixing it rather than just retying it. So play with your bows a little bit and you'll get better at it. It does take a little bit of time for us to, you know, maneuver it in such a way. Take a glue dot and we'll roll it up and pinch it down. There we go. We'll put it where these two meet. There we are, just a little something something. Now let me go get those two things. I'll be right back. think we're going to use this keeping tabs and just do a quick happy birthday on this. All right, let's try this again. So we're going to cut off 1.5 inches on the short side. And 1 inch off the long side. And score at 5. And then we will use the bottom here to crease this. Didn't do a very good job. There we go, that's better. Excellent. All right, this keeping tabs has a great happy birthday. That's the right size, I think. And this could be anything. I do need to make a wedding card, but I think happy birthday will work for this one. No, it won't. How about a hello friend, and then we can do with it whatever we want to do with it. Let's see if that works better. Oh yeah. All right, I think I'm gonna stamp it in Misty Moonlight. And we're lucky because we have, this is a circle. It's kind of like, you know, you can't make it wonky. Can't make it all, it'll work no matter what. Well, you do have to stamp it correctly. I'm going to have to put something over that. Look, let me show you what I did. I didn't do a very good job. So let me get something to stick over it. I have an idea. Let's plop this on top of this. We don't need a lot of the Stampin' Seal Plus. Just on the corners. Put this on the right way, which is important. And we'll stick that there. Is it too colorful, do you think? With all the different colors? Let's see if we do one of these and we can add something on top of it, exactly where it needs to be. All right, let me see. We could do the high front. I wonder if that will work. Well, anyways, I will fix this card because I really do like it. Let me show you, let me show you the dots that we want to use. We're going to use one right here. Whoops, I just took off the sticky. Yikes. All right, we're going to make one right here. And I'll go by the sentiment when I'm done. So here, here, and then I'll go by the sentiment when I pop it up. But let me show you why we did not do white. Look how stark the white is. I like this toned down a little bit. Let me know if you like the popped, the blue around it. If you like the extra pieces here. What do you think? Do you like the Moody Mauve better on here? Lots of differences on this card, but you know, let me know what you think. I'll fix this when I'm done, but let me know what you think. I had a wonderful day spending it with you. Thanks so much. If you would like and subscribe this video, that would certainly help me, the algorithm and all things. So if you could do those YouTube-y thingies for me, I'd greatly appreciate it. This is the Spotlight on Nature and Wildly Flowering Designer Series paper. Thanks, friends. You guys have an amazing, amazing day. See you soon.